All right, take two. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you're here. We are looking at Bitcoin. I hope you're looking at Bitcoin. I just posted a video. It took 17 minutes to record it, and tag on it. Something was glitchy in the OBS system, so we're trying it again. It's going to be an abbreviated version of it. I don't have time to give you a full. I'm just going to give all the information a little faster than I did before. You'll probably appreciate it all the more. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective, how to trade, not what to trade, not here to tell you what trades to take, but rather what trades I'm looking at and how to prepare for those. Okay, let's jump into the market. Don't forget, hey guys, thanks for the birthday wishes yesterday. Really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, share the video, and don't forget to comment and share some love with likes, please, because I tell you what, it really helps the channel grow. I'm shooting for 2,000 subs by the end of the year. 2,000 subs by the end of the year. That would be awesome. Actually, really be cool if we hit 2020 by the end of the year. That'd be fun. All right, so help me out with that. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. I don't care what you comment. Comment anything you like. Just tell me about yourself. Tell me what your trading is. Tell me what position you're in and what you're doing. And just I'd love to hear from you. You don't have to put nice comments about me or to stroke me in any way, shape, or form. I just really appreciate you watching the videos and sharing them, and I hope they're helpful to you. I hope you enjoy the content. All right, let's get in. All right, we're looking at Bitcoin here. I hope yesterday you appreciated the video from yesterday because we called this expanded flat, and certainly I think that's what's in play. The question is, where is it going from here? I have two options in play. I want to show it to you on all charts. Two options is what I'm seeing. Obviously, up or down, right? Obviously. Well, let me just show you the two options that I'm seeing right now. We've got a couple of things. I spent time in the last video that I created showing and explaining the fact that this was just this is a very difficult wave to count. I'm not sure how to count it, but my basic count right now, I'm operating on this assumption. I've got basically boom, boom, looking for a C wave down to the downside. Somewhere down to the 786 region would be an idea for that. It could come just down to the 618, the 65, or just wick down to the 786. So we'll have to see if we get down to $6,800, but that's what I'm kind of looking at as a basic shape. Now, depending on what this is, that would insinuate what this is going to be. The best I can come up with is this is some kind of a, I'm trying, guys. This is some kind of a W. Let's see, where would the W be? The W, little dinky X, and then a Y wave, but I don't even like that. Actually, how about a WXY right there? Yeah, I'm having a really hard time with that. See, again, this is a really, really hard structure. The reason it's hard is because there's three waves right there. And so what do you do with that? This could just be a 5-wave structure. Then we have a 3-wave structure there. And now we need a 5-wave to the downside. Now, if that's the case, guys, we're going to get a very, very deep wave. But here's my problem. I don't have 5 waves here. I've got 3 waves here. This is not a 1-2, okay? So that's constraining me to go back and say, excuse me, this is probably a WXY. This is probably the X wave, so this is a WX. Now I'm looking for 3 waves to the downside. That's the way I'm likely interpreting it. So I've got a 3-wave move. It looks like we've got another 3-wave move. The question is it finished? And now I'm looking for another 3-wave move to the downside to get us down to our target. So that's the shape I'm looking for. So the overall shape would be this, okay? All right, so that's the idea. Now the question is this going to go up in 3 waves like that? Or is this done and we're coming down in 3 waves like that? That's the big question mark. That's what I don't know. So I want to prepare you for the 2 possibilities here. For a downside move, if we're going to get a downside move. So if we get a downside move, the shape of that wave could do this. We could have boom, and then get a little 3-wave move there, and then another 3-wave move there. It'd take forever, and then we get a move down to the downside. I don't think so, and the reason I don't think so is because tomorrow's non-farm profit in payroll, and that's a 4x deal. But I think it has an effect on the Bitcoin market. The U.S. dollar has some effect on the Bitcoin market. I think they move in tandem. I noticed it yesterday when I was trading EU, so I'm going to be paying attention to that and see how the dollar correlates to Bitcoin's moves. And we'll see if that might be an interesting study. But we'll take a peek at that another day. Let's see. So yeah, if we get this move to the downside, okay, so we could take a complex shape, or we could take a or a more simple shape. Okay, so understand those are the different shapes. So we have a clear three-wave move, and it's pretty large here. Then we got another one it's pretty proportional to that. So I'm really okay with the idea that we get some kind of a three-wave move coming to the downside like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we got something like that. This looks too small just to do that. Okay, I'm not seeing that. I feel like this needs to do like a three-wave move, a three-wave move, and then another three-wave move. This is a three-wave, and so that kind of compels us to say this is going to be a three-wave move. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen here. So ultimately, remember when we have three waves, okay, when you get three-wave to death, you're dealing with a WXY. So we're dealing with a W, dealing with an X, dealing with a Y wave. Okay, so if we get the downside, I'm not sure if we if we come up here and retest the high here and then come down. If we did that, that would open the door to a possibility of another flat. So if we came down in three waves and then up in three waves, retested the high, and then straight down with a really fast move to the 786, that would be a potential play. That would be basically a flat to the downside. There are flats all over this market. We got a flat here, and then so if we get the move to the upside, watch out for the flat play. Okay, now what are some other possibilities here? Now that's all talking downside. My target here is going to be between 6,900 and 6,800 to start. It could go a little deeper, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. All right, what else could be at play? Well, we could be done with an A and a B wave, and we might be heading up for C. Okay, in other words, this wave didn't come down and break the low here, so we still could have a possibility then of a 1 and a 2. Okay, that would imply then a very large three wave to come. 4, 5, something like that. We get up here to the $6,500 region to 69. Excuse me, not 65, $8,500 region to $8,900 region, and we got a big candle coming. So that's another way to look at this market, and I want you to be prepared for that as well. So which one are we going to get? Well, I'm not a mind reader, and I don't read crystal balls or anything like that. I'm just here to tell you what are the potentials. And so let's zoom into the small time frame and see what we can see if there's any evidence of what might be happening. So are we going to get that upside move to about $8,500, or are we going to get a downside move to about $6,900 to be our first target, down to $6,700 in potential? So which one will it be? Well, we're at a moment of truth. It's a critical time right now. We're going to have to pay attention to the small time frame waves to see if there's any clues along the way where we're headed. Okay, now what we know we have here, that's a three-wave move. There's no way denying it. There's no interpreting it any other way. That's three waves. This right here is a three-wave move. There's no denying it. Comes to the 1618. It's not an impulse wave at all. It is what it is. I've got an anomaly wick right here. I don't know what to do with that, so I've just excluded it from my analysis because it really it's an odd. I don't know how to count it otherwise. So what I know here, I'm just talking about what I know. This is what I do when I'm not sure where things are going. I got a three-wave move that measures, even though it looks like a little five-wave move, it doesn't measure impulsively. It measures correctively. So that I'm counting that as a three-wave move. Now, the question becomes, what kind of move comes next? Remember, we could get this little move, and then this move, and then this move. Okay? What that would imply then is we've got this three-wave move here. We got a littler three-wave move here. We would expect a larger three-wave move to the upside. That would be a three-wave, and I would expect that not to break the high. It could retest the high, 90% of the high, but that's a possible shape. What would we expect after that if it's a down move? Well, if it's a down move, then we would expect obviously this our basically our three and then a five wave to the downside, get us down to the 786 maybe. Could come to the 618, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be a deep one, but I'm not certain. All right, what else could it be? If it's an up move, then this needs to turn impulsive, and I don't see any way to count that impulsive. It's not moving impulsively. So I'm really not digging into that upside move that we were talking about. This being a 1-2, this doesn't look like a one wave followed by a two wave. It just doesn't look impulsive to me. Though I guess technically we did not break the high here, but I don't know what to do with that wave. But it does measure to the 1618. It would be awful deep for. So I'm not certain here. We'll have to wait and see if we get another high, if we come on down. Got to pay attention. I really don't know. So yeah, we're in a crossroads, guys. Being real honest with you here, we're definitely in a crossroads. Um, but right now, I'm feeling more to the downside. I'm just feeling like the wave shape is taking us down, not taking us up. Um, so I'm feeling three waves. Now I'm looking to get something like that, maybe down to that trend line. Where did that trend line come from? I don't know why that's there. See if I can delete it. There we go. So yeah, that trend line shouldn't be there. So we could get a little shape like that, a little shape like that, smaller wave, and then we get our big wave, and that puts us in tomorrow, getting our big wave in the morning or late tonight. So that's a possibility as well. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. Got to be ready for up or down, guys. And you understand the shapes that could be made here. I'm sorry I can't be any more definitive than that right now, but that's what we're looking at. This is a moment of truth. Let's watch and see what this wave does. Okay, how does this wave come down if it comes down? If it doesn't come down, well, how does it come up? So what are the shapes there? We will be live streaming tonight. Don't forget live stream tonight. Will be Thursday night. It'll be Thursday night trading school, trading night school. So that's going to resume tonight at 10:30 Eastern time, 9:30 Central time, and then 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I don't have do I have time for Ethereum? It's the same deal, guys. I mean, it's the same shape, same everything. Everything is the same. Except we have an expanded flat here. So we've got a three wave expanded flat. Looks like we're going to be coming down for a three wave, but how deep that is and then whether it goes back up, I'm not certain of that yet. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so that's the way it's looking. Litecoin, again, the same kind of shape, except this wave is a little bit of an enigma for me, but it looks like a three wave move. Okay, then we've got this looks more like a five wave um, this could be a flat right here, but man, what is all of this? It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Is this a 1-2? This looks like a five wave move there. So it's looking impulsive to the downside. So in Litecoin, what do we get? Do we get a move, like that first and then down? Possibly. And that would correlate with a move to the upside with Bitcoin as well. We'd have to get some kind of move like this, three-way move up, and then we hit the down. That would kind of correlate with Litecoin as well if it's going down. Down's my bias, guys. I could be wrong, but down is my bias. Let's see if let's see what happens if we break this high up here. Okay, that this is going to be our validation point. I've got this line of death right up here. It's sitting at 78.81. If we break that high, chances are we're heading to the upside. Okay, and we're looking at targets around $8,500 to start out. 89,000 is the next target after that. 89.70 something, I believe it was. So anyway, all right, you guys have a fantastic day. Sorry for the abbreviation there, but got to get going. Got to get some work done today. But there's the analysis. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye bye.